this fall, the fifth graders learned about the first people of the Americas. The members of these groups were descendants of the earliest inhabitants of the continent, those people who made their way during the Ice Age and even before. They have been categorized into four main groups: the Eastern Woodland, the Plains, the Southwest, also known as the Desert Southwest, and the Northwest Coast. In each of these different geographic regions, tribes of native people adapted to the land and climate. Their culture and traditions were shaped by the land and resources around them and can still be seen throughout the landscape of the United States even today.
The Northwest Coast peoples lived along the coastal areas of what is now Washington, Canada, and Alaska. They lived on the shores and island of the Pacific Ocean. They were surrounded by pine forests as well. Most homes were made from cedar planks, and there was a smoke hole in the center of them. They were built in rows along the shore in front of many homes were totem poles, which are tall wooden poles that had pictures carved in them. These pictures told the stories of families' ancestors. The Northwest Coast people's days were spent whaling, fishing, or hunting. Women stayed on the land and gathered wild berries. Because most tribes didn't practice agriculture, a great deal of time was spent making goods for trade. The Northwest Coast people mostly ate fish, whales, berries, roots, and shellfish. They would trade with neighboring tribes for the food they didn't have. They dried meats, fish, and berries for the long, harsh winters. A winter treat would have been dried in seal oil. They also used fish oil as an all-purpose sauce. If you were to enter in a typical Northwest Coast village, you would have seen rows of houses with totem poles in front of each one. These poles would have mythic and real animals carved on them. Men would have been out in canoes fishing, while women were tending to the children or gathering food. On a special day, you might see a potlatch ceremony where families would give valuable gifts to others to demonstrate their wealth and generosity.
Studying these different Native people has helped us to understand the importance of geography and the resources around us in building habits, traditions, and cultural customs. So much of the Native American history, art, and culture we learn about represents the wonderful diversity and expansive landscape of our country seen today. We hope you have enjoyed learning about the Northwest Coast people.